There's a lot of talk about whether or not this economic recession was a surprise. And it really wasn't, because people had been talking about a lot of the problems, the decline of natural resources and the building up of debt for a long time. The only thing that was maybe a surprise is exactly when it happened. But after the fact, a lot of people were saying, oh, it was a big surprise, nobody predicted this, because they don't want to admit that they sort of already knew what the problems were. So they're sort of pretending that it was actually a surprise. But if you really go back and look at what people were saying, there was a lot of talk about these issues coming up to it. And there was a lot of talk about the impossibility of maintaining our existing levels of production because of the fact that we're running out of resources. So people did know that there was more to this. It was about the economy, the environment, real production. It was about those things. People knew that this was not just a financial crisis. There was a buildup of debt because people tried to keep spending when they weren't earning as much as they used to. So eventually, after really many years of crisis, many years of stagnation and decline and declining productivity, there was eventually a financial crisis. But this is not a financial crisis. It's a productivity crisis, a technology crisis. It's the fact that we can't actually sustain things, and that everything that people tell us to do to create economic growth is exactly the things that consume resources and cause the economy to produce less. So we have to stop believing this new economy thing, stop believing technology. That's why the economy declined and declined and declined until eventually we had a crisis. If you want to have a crisis and then continue declining afterwards, then we just keep doing the same things. But if we want to actually recover from this crisis, we need to stop diverting our resources into technology. And there's a lot more going on out there in research labs, in nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, etc., etc. We haven't faced the worst of it. I mean, even climate change is basically the result of all of our technological inventions. So we haven't seen the worst of it. We can either see a lot worse in the future, or things can start getting better if we have less technology.
Thank you. Does anybody wish to comment on that? I think it was very, very articulate, well-spoken, and right to the point. Thank you.